every time, I swear. My plan for the day is to take care of some odds and ends on this bike. I'm waiting on parts. This fender is gross, so that'll take a couple minutes, I'm sure. I have the C-pan on the bike over here trying to find out what's bent and broken. Something like that. Somebody tried to pry the whole thing up at one point without unlocking it, I think. And it's just broken and bent. Wait until you see the other side. And that's all gone. So I need to figure that out still. This fender has some truly bad spots in it. It's not cracked or dented or anything, so it's a candidate for painting, but I don't really want to paint it. I took a couple minutes down here on the corner. It did look like that. So if I can get the whole thing to look like that, I'll be happy with it. From this to this. Is it an improvement? I guess so. Doesn't really seem worth it though. I got the fenders cleaned up some. Way better off than they were. This, I don't know about. We'll give it a shot. Took a couple minutes with this and knocked all the crap out of the inside. I was gonna paint them, but I only have blue, green, red, and yellow spray paint. Oh, and brown. None of that's gonna work out. So my next plan is, these are all empty, but I can squeeze the can and there's still stuff in them. I'm gonna try to pop it open and PB blast these. Try to prevent the rust from coming back on them so bad. Maybe I need a different weapon. No, I got it. It's definitely going to make painting them in the future harder. It actually worked out pretty well. Now let them bake. Well, now I got to spend a couple minutes cleaning all this hardware up. That's kind of what I'm going for. I got all that cleaned up. Put the tail light housing back on it. Assembly, whatever it's called. This is going to take some time to clean up though. Maybe not. Maybe it'll clean right up, but I doubt it. Yeah. Try WD-40 in a rag first. I got some of the dirt, but not enough. Hopefully that'll help keep some of the rust out of there. I think it was grounded to this top one. Better than it was. Uh-oh, failure. Somewhere in this concretion are the washers that I need for the shocks. Fun. A few more hours of that and I'll have $3 worth of washers. Those cleaned up better than I was expecting. Today I spent a couple minutes cleaning these. The old wire wheel and brush, getting all the dirt and shit off of them. I think I want to try this old back to black on it. See what happens. Couldn't hurt. I thought it was a cream. It's like a liquid. Might have sat out in the sun for too long. Turn the brush black. I'm not sure that's good. Now I'm going to put it in the sun and let it bake. I think these have probably cooked long enough. Let's see if that back to black did anything. I don't know. I think it did. It looks shiny to me. It definitely feels like rubber again. I don't know. I think it's better. I guess the passenger pegs had way less wear anyways. I'm calling it better. I'm going to attempt to get this brake hooked up. I had to bend this spring. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it on or not. Grease. Come on. Hey, did it work? Kind of, maybe. Hopefully. I think it's on there. Seems like it's on there. Let's go ahead and crank on it until we get where we want it. We'll try it like that. The oil tank sight glass kit came today, and so did the spring for the kickstand. Let's get it on the bike. Out with the old. I lied, we're going with the old one. I used the washer and the O-ring from the kit on the old one. I just like the amber color better. It looks old and beat up like the rest of the bike. Yeah. Is there a trick? Is there a trick I don't know? Seems like it's going. I think it looks as right as it's going to be. This is either going to be incredibly simple or it's going to fight like hell. It's gonna fight like hell. I figured so. Now for the hard part. How am I going to get that spring to stretch that far? Do we even think it's the right spring for this bike? Guess so. Why wouldn't it be? You gotta beat on it with something. Did it do it?
Oh my god, I did it. Will it work? Oh fuck, I spilled my beer twice on this fucking project. I'm thinking it works. Cool.
One foot peg. Two foot pegs. This one seems a little bent. The foot peg bracket seems to be bent that direction. That's a pretty tight area for your foot to sit in. I'm gonna have to work on that. I got the shock washers on. This side, however, I have to take the exhaust off. You've got to go. Oily. Come on, slide through. Slide through. Come on. Hey, got it. This one. A little bit of grease. This one. And this one. Shock number 2. Might as well get our seat latch in while we're back here. Oh, I think I got it finally. But that one came out, of course it did. Hey. Seems like it works to me. I took the foot pegs back off of the bike. I beat on it with a hammer for a while trying to straighten it out, but I just couldn't get it. I've had this heat gun running for, I don't know, probably 10 minutes. And then I'm going to try to hit it with a hammer again. Let's see if I did anything. I got it kind of close. We're getting there. It still ain't right. I don't know. I'm not thinking it's any better. Well, I got it back together. I'm not sure that I made any more space, but maybe a little. Exhaust ring came, so I can put the exhaust back on. Let's try to fish this exhaust back through here. That wasn't bad. I don't know why I thought it was going to be harder. Magic wrench. Bad things happen here. Came out. Right? I don't know. It did turn out to be more difficult than I thought. Got it. Looks all new to me. When I bought this battery box, I didn't realize that the bracket was missing off of it. So my goal is to try to get this bracket off and attach it to this. First I'm thinking the wire wheel, and then a hammer and chisel probably. It's almost off. Got it. Let's drill it. Like it never even happened. It's raining pretty hard out here tonight. The plan is to fix this horn. It had dirt divers in it. I don't know if you can hear it over the rain, but it's got all sorts of shit shaking around in there. See if I can get it apart. Bummer. I got 3 out of the 5 broken loose and 1 broken off. Got it. Yeah, that's what I didn't want in there. Looks pretty clean in there. Completely remanufactured. I got the battery box back in, and I tucked the wiring harness in where it's supposed to be right when I put the horn on. It's on there. Starting to look like a motorcycle again. Well, next time if the parts come in for the forks, the front end. If not, the seat pan in the tank.